Hello, friends. Welcome back to Arcane Alchemy. I'm the mystical medium on this channel. I co-create with Source Consciousness to bring you practical tools and messages for your journey of self-healing, of individuation and self-actualization. Today, I'm going to be doing a full tarot reading for you guys surrounding temperance, which is all about balance. So, as I was tapping into the collective energy, seeing what message we needed to do a reading around, right now, everything in your life is asking for you to look at it and to rebalance it, to transmute, to release those things that are no longer serving you, and to fully step in and embrace your magic as a creative being, to really decide how you want to utilize your time, your energy. Because see, we're always aligning with something, right? I speak about this on my channel a lot. We're always aligning with something, but sometimes those things are not actually what we desire to be aligned with. And the 3D takes a little bit longer to catch up. It's a slower, denser frequency than we are able to operate in as multidimensional beings. So we have the lower frequencies, the lower density frequencies, and then we are also able to play around in and create and align with other frequencies. And as we do that, we draw new things into our experience, into our reality. But what we are currently experiencing are things that we have aligned with in the past. And time is a spiral, it's not linear. So past and future are relative in that sense. But it's things that throughout your choices of this lifetime or past lifetimes, parallel lifetimes, you have aligned with. And these things are now showing up in this life, waiting to be healed. They're revealing so that you can rebalance, so you can transmute, so you can step into the most vibrant, abundant version of yourself. So we're going to take a look at what else the tarot says is ready to be transmuted for you guys today. I'm going to turn this down so y'all can see the cards. All right, Spirit, cue me in to what the collective needs to hear right now. Any messages, symbols, signs, synchronicities. Look, we have death that wanted to flip out, so we'll go ahead and pull that right there. It's the ending of a cycle. Anytime that there's an ending of a cycle, it also means that there is a beginning. So as we allow the old to die away, we are better able to step into this new level version of ourselves, right? We're able to align with more. Wheel of Fortune now on the bottom. All right. Put that right here. Beneath that, Queen of Wands. Yeah, wow. Okay, so they're telling me to pull from the bottom of the deck. This is really interesting. Every time I do readings, it's a little bit different as far as like how the cards want to come through and the ways that I shuffle and the ways that the messages show up. So today we're going from the bottom of the deck, at least for right now. So the Queen of Wands is all about that creative, fiery, passionate energy. She is strong. She is confident. She knows who she is. She doesn't need other people to validate her. It's Leo energy. And Leos are notoriously known for being confident, for being strong, for being unique, for standing in their uniqueness. So what ways have you been denying yourself magic? What ways have you been hiding, suppressing for fear of what other people will think? You need to remember you are this Queen of Wands. The queen doesn't care what other people think. She sits on her throne, just chilling, quietly in her power. You don't need to display anything for anyone. No one else needs to know about what you're working on right now. Work on yourself. You are your greatest passion project. Beneath that, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. You're closing out a cycle. In the upright position, this card is all about releasing. I mean, this guy has 10 swords in his back. You may have been stabbed in the back, 10 million times in this lifetime. But Spirit's asking you now, hey, what would happen if you released that? What would happen if you didn't claim that as your story anymore, that you're always the one that people hurt, that you're always the one that gets betrayed. Because in doing that, you're actually playing the victim. And when you play the victim, guess what? You're not taking accountability for the role that you're playing in your own suffering. You're not taking accountability for the fact that there's something inside of you that is attracting these mirrors into your life. And these mirrors are intended to show you what is ready to be healed, those aspects of you that are holding you back, from being this Queen of Wands. Spirit's saying, stop playing the victim. Stop looking for external validation. Remember your magic. Like we have the Temperance. These cards are so similar. Both dipping into water, both with the sky in the background, landscape. You're growing your wings. You're remembering your magic. You're remembering that there is hope. That there's so much more to this life than what you've been led to believe thus far. So don't let people stifle your magic. Don't let people rain on your parade. Or if they do, remember that the rainbow comes after. That everything that you've gone through has brought you to this moment right here, right now, with this level of consciousness. And there's stuff that's ready to be transmuted so that you can step into your power as a creator, so you can be inspired again. What have you been feeling inspired to do lately? Spirit's asking you to start doing that. Start playing in that once again. What is your inner child? On the split, look, we have the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. What has your higher self been gently guiding you towards that you have been denying yourself? What has your inner child been wanting to do? How have they been wanting to play? Where have you been getting stuck in the heavy 3D bullshit that this experience of contrasted experiences will throw at you? The world is at your fingertips. Look, we have the Hermit showing up again, followed by the Two of Cups. You're building a new relationship with yourself in balancing the external with the internal, in deeply knowing yourself and loving yourself. You're coming back into communion with who you truly are, with your higher self. Now, this could also be a person that's coming into your life that's going to bring you a lot of love, a lot of joy, that's going to help you step into this next level version of yourself, that's going to love you in ways that you didn't even know you needed. But to align with that and really deeply connect with that, the best way is to love yourself. To not need, once again, external validation. To not be held down by those things that you have let in the past hold you back. Everything is a mirror. What is your external environment mirroring to you right now? There's a celebration waiting for you on the other side of you transmuting and rebalancing these areas of your life. The coming back to knowing yourself. Fortune is turning in your favor. Things are aligning for you in new and powerful ways that you never, ever, ever would have imagined are possible for you previously. Start playing around with that energy. Look at that. We have the High Priestess, followed by the Seven of Swords. What have you been allowing since these came out together? I feel like there's a message here. What have you been allowing to steal your magic? What sneaky chaos energy is present right here, right now, that's been stealing your magic? That's been blocking you from your full power as the High Priestess, from your full power as the Queen of Wands? Do some journaling on that. Really think about it. Tap into your body. Your body is constantly giving you cues on what is going on. If it feels like your energy is being fractalized or split, or something feels incredibly urgent, question that, because that is not actually your higher self. Beware the voice of deception disguised as reason. This is one of the biggest lessons that we learn along our spiritual journey. And I'm still working through this myself. I actually just realized this very recently. I've been giving into the voice of deception disguised as reason, because guess what? They're going to come up with all the best excuses. You can start tomorrow. Is it really that big of a deal? One more time is not going to hurt. Well, we've done it this far and you haven't died yet. However it comes through for you, notice that and question it. Be like, where is this coming from? What is behind this? Why is this energy so pushy trying to get me to do this thing? Because it will feel very uncomfortable as you push back against it. It's going to make you, there's going to feel this dissonance in your body because it's an old habit, it's an old belief, it's an old cycle. It's an old way that we've kept ourselves playing small. And that energy is going to try to prevent you. Like, see how this guy's like clinging to this pentacle? That's this old version of you that's ready to die, that's ready to be transmuted, clinging tightly, saying, no, we're not safe to move into this next cycle. But Spirit wants you to know you are safe. It's time. You're ready to be this King of Cups. You're ready to be emotionally stable. Think about what that would feel like if your emotions didn't rule you, if they were instead gentle guides and you worked with them and you questioned, hey, what's going on here? Let's sit with this. Let's talk about it. Let's journal on this. Let's get our thoughts out of our head and onto paper where we can really identify and also disidentify, because you are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. They are tools. They are guides intended to show you where you've been holding yourself back and what else is possible for you. They're revealing to you the areas that are ready to be healed. Okay. Are there any other messages, Spirit? What else is ready to be transmuted for the collective? Wow, we have the Emperor and the Moon. So many major arcana cards. Death, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the World, the Hermit, the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Moon. It's time to go within. The Moon is all about the subconscious. All about the tapping back into the divine feminine. And then with the Emperor right next to it, I see these cards as being the balance between the two. Restoring that balance once again with the Temperance card. This time in life is primed for you to rebalance all of those areas that have been blocked, that have been holding you back. It's time for you to fully step in and embrace your magic, embrace who you are, which is this Emperor, which is this Queen of Wands. Now you've moved from the Queen of Wands to the Emperor. But don't allow distortion in your field. See the way that the reflection on the water, it's kind of like murky and you can't necessarily see things clearly. Don't allow that chaos energy to prevent you from sitting calmly in your power. How much can you sit through the discomfort? How much can you simply be? Spirit's saying no, not those cards. Are there any other messages, Spirit? Let's just see. Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is the final message. Everything that you thought was holding you back is self-imposed. It's all self-imposed limitations. It's all, swords deal with the mind and the ways that we hold ourselves back mentally. Take the blindfold off. See things for what they really are. Take accountability. Take responsibility for the state of your life right now. And then come back into communion with your higher self. Celebrate how far that you've come already. And know that you are just now starting to like scratch the surface on who you truly are. Who and what you truly are. This is powerful, my friends. There's potent energy ready to be transmuted, ready to be rebalanced for you right now. So let me know in the comments section, what is coming up for you? What is your body revealing? What is your body showing? What is your higher self saying? Hey, this is an area that we need to shine some light on. It's time to take a look in the mirror, look at our reflection without distortion, and truly see the ways that we've been holding ourselves back. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, be the magic.